Hello and welcome to the theElpyDimension. I'm your guide, Elpy. Today is the 26th of April, 2025, and this is the blue worm bin. I will, before I post this, I'll look up and see exactly how long it's been. I didn't actually try to come in here. Interesting. I'm sure it's been at least a month, so this is really an impromptu session. Because I know they need to be fed. I'm actually down in my basement for castings, because I'm about to record for my green stock, putting together a new green stock. Oh, hopefully I didn't just drop a bunch of... But you see that there's all kinds of beautiful worms on top. Pretty specimen there. And there's another one. I feel like the more, I'm going to guess the more mature, fully mature adults have that sort of bluish, purplish head. But yeah, really I'm going to make this super quick. And mainly to give these guys some food. For those of you who don't know, I started this bin back in September. It was the 17th or 18th of September 2024. And I started with 67 blue worms that I collected from my other bins. Now a lot of the stuff on top, wow, their population has really grown. See how, and that really stinks badly. I'm glad I'm in here. I was trying to say, see how they move, but I'm so distracted by just how many there are and how bad that stinks. But yeah, they definitely move noticeably more inchwormish than other worms. Okay, like I said, the goal is to make this quick. Oh, that's onion. I was about to say potato, but the smell gives it away. So yeah, I started back in September, third week of September, with 67 blue worms, and on November 5th, 2024, I counted them, and I had, what I say, like 130 to 140. And I don't have a solid number because I also counted wisps, and you know, that's sort of a margin of error. Oh, that one's really pretty. But I guess we should just keep watching him, huh? And away it goes. So back then, they had more than doubled. And it's safe to say, looking at the number of individuals I'm seeing right now, that we have absolutely more than doubled since then. My goal actually is to move these guys into a bigger bin. This is a small bin. I think it's like about 18 inches by 15 by 11. I don't know the volume off the top of my head, and it doesn't say it on the sticker. But I will put that on the screen when I edit. So yeah, these guys have really, despite my neglect, they've done well. And the material is definitely breaking down. It's been, so September, it's been 7 months. Wow, really? Has it really been 7 months? Okay, so they're not breaking this down. Well, I mean, you say we started with 67 worms. Still, I feel like 7 months, that's... I feel like I want them to have already broken all this down. However, there's been a lot of progress. And I have, yeah, added paper along the way, obviously. Alright, we're at 6 minutes. Like I said, I'm supposed to be outside, but I needed castings, so... So that's why I'm down here, and then I had this moment of like, oh man, it's been a long time since we checked on the blue worms. I should provide them with something. Okay. So, maybe next time I'll be more intentional in terms of I need to, I'm not going to add as much paper, but intentional in terms of getting sort of compiling the paper materials more. Now I really generally I mean, I've got this bucket with water and leaves that's been sitting here, and it's kind of stagnant, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyways. Okay. So this material, the bins material is on the wet side, which isn't bad, but I also don't want to add a ton more water. I'm going to add a couple of burdock leaves that I pulled from my garden bed, but mainly today we're going to do a huge feeding for these guys. That is leftover. It's ground up vegetable mix that I gave to my birds. This is a rotten, part of a rotten pumpkin and its insides. Those, this pumpkin I've actually had since October, end of October, and it's been inside and didn't even think about breaking down. My little dry mix, add some minerals. Didn't even start thinking about breaking down till this February, March, I think I set it outside and it got cold, and it wasn't until then that, yeah, so it's amazing. I didn't grow it, but it's pretty incredible that it lasted that long. At least I think so. All right, so then I'm just gonna put that on top, and then we're just going to, that, man, rotting pumpkin smells really bad. All right, so these guys definitely need a bigger bin, but that is a beauty right there. Their iridescence is just magical. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Now I need to go get some castings. Okay. Hopefully nobody crawled away. Let's put our bubble mailer. And our other bubble mailer. All right. That'll hook even the baby worm. All right. I don't have to. Sorry, I shocked him. Okay. All right, so that's it for the blue worms on the, what I say? What is today? The 26th of April, 2025. They have grown tremendously. I think last time I said I bet there's 300 to 500 in there. I'm certain there's at least 500 in there now. So awesome. All right. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. Be safe. Be well. Bye for now.